Hi, this is Siddharth from Telecom Lead. Ericsson released Ericsson Mobility Report 2017, which highlights the key trends and forecast about Indian mobile phone market. Here we have Nitin Bansal and Amit Bharadwaj, Ericsson India, to discuss about the key points.
The area of concern is mobile smartphones are going bigger. 5 inches or 5.5 inches. I'm using a 5.5 inches. And recently I found my, a finger. I had some cramp in the finger, It's presently also I'm feeling when you're holding the phone the entire day, practically. So, would there be a shift to the smaller phones? You haven't covered this in your reports.
So, that we have not covered. We have not asked if people want smaller phones. So, we don't have that.
Yeah, just to maybe elaborate a bit on that. So, yeah, these kind of discussions keep happening. I mean, it's not new, that the point that you're bringing up. There are some other alternate discussions as well, like maybe feature phones will become fashionable, and people might go retro and they start to use feature phones over the vintage style. But these are always minor minority users. What we see as a global trend is that video consumption is really what driving the traffic. Video is generally watched on a screen of around 5 inches or even maybe bigger, and that depends on user to user. So due to those inherent reasons, there is always going to be demand for a reasonably sized screen phone. And yeah, we'll be thinking with that.
Thank you. I have a question. I just wanted to know, like you mentioned that smartphone subscription is 30% of all subscriptions today, and by 2022 this is expected to go up to 60%. So, when I look at the trend at this moment, like data prices have come down like anything, and your devices have also priced very cheaply. So, what is the reason that the feature phone will still be 40% of the market? Because I thought that the adoption of smartphones will be much higher, and perhaps 60% looks very low when we look at 2022. What is the reason that feature phones will still be so substantial?
So how we calculate, how we arrive at 60% is there is around 200 to 250 million shipments of phones in India currently today per annum. Out of that, 50% are smartphones, and which are also ATE or 3G capable, and almost 100% smartphones. So we've taken from there we've derived down that X% of those use, and there is a refurbishment cycle, and there is a changeover period which is considered. Using that, we arrive at a certain number of smartphones.
Don't you think you'll be too conservative with that? Because the trend does not support what you're saying. We expect the adoption to be much faster, especially with when you look at the tariffs after Reliance Jio, they just come crashing down. So this seems to be very conservative.
So smartphone penetration is mainly driven by the price of the device rather than the tariff plan.
Yes.
And the price of the device is driven by the overall BOP, or price evolving. So from all those calculations, taking into global factors, growth in China, and etc. This is how the number.
2G and 3G. What is the outlook that you have on 2G, 3G? Do you think that 3G has any potential going forward, or do you think that obviously we see this fast migration from 3G was just there in the internet, but a migration has happened to 4G now. So how do you see this trend in the going forward? Like where will 2G be, where will 3G be, will 3G be there or not, and where will 4G be by 2022?
So if you refer to my graph, yes, 3G is very much there. In fact, in 2020, 3G is the dominant technology. LTE is not the dominant technology in India for 2020. In 2022, what we arrived at is a combined percentage, which is 85% of all the subscriptions will be either 3G or 4G. But at least we are clear about 2020. At least that much vision we have in the time window that 3G will be dominant in 2020.
But why do you say that? Because when I look at how companies are pricing their tariff plans, in fact 4G is priced lower than 3G, if you look at devices companies, most of them have stopped getting 3G devices. Most of the devices that are coming to the market are 4G devices. So what makes you so bullish on 3G when you say that it will be dominant by 2020?
I think that there are two things in that. One is indeed deployments are starting to happen now in India. So it will take some time before we have same coverage on LTE as we have for DSM or ISP. So that's one of the reasons why 3G will coexist. The second is that, you might have seen our release of products in the last few weeks. What we are using our product with support 2G, 3G and 4G.
So, network gears.
We have network gears. So we are also facilitating the operators in India to ensure that they can have all the technologies coexist. And based on the adoption of users towards certain technology, they can shift without having to do any major changes in the network.
But do you think this is healthy? Because in the report you mentioned that one of the things that customers look forward to is not the price, but the quality of the service that they're getting. The data is not coming at the speed at which you want it.
Yeah.
You're having larger screen size of the mobile phones. And if the quality is not good, 3G, obviously 4G is a step up to 3G. If the quality is not good, then it vitiates the whole ecosystem itself. Do you think we're going slow in adoption of 4G? That's not very satisfactory?
Well, I think we are looking at the demands of the consumers. We are looking at the availability of the devices, and we are going based on the needs of the market. So I will not say we are fast or slow. I think we are matching the needs of the market today.
And then if you look at the projection, it's 85% by 2022, 3G and 4G together. That's quite a robust number.
So are you saying that the majority of investment will happen towards 3G technology by 2020?
Sorry, once again.
So are you saying that major investment will happen towards the 3G technology by 2020?
No, we are not saying that. What we are saying is that the coverage of 3G is much more than 4G. Right? So investments will continue on 4G. However, there might be some refarming happening as well. So at least all technologies will coexist, and the operators are preparing themselves to make sure that happens.
Thanks for watching. For more such videos, please subscribe to our channel.